Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, or of course, if it's your first time here, now is a great opportunity to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and get ready, because Galadon always brings you the earliest and most accurate update information, and it kind of feels like it shouldn't be that much longer, and we'll be hearing something about a fall update. Remember, we were anticipating likely 2 more updates in 2020. I'm looking for a monster update at the end of this year, but we've got something between now and the end of the year, right? So let's keep our ears and eyes peeled. In the meantime, we have obviously a lot of work ahead of us for this base. It's not going to see Town Hall 13, probably not before Town Hall 14 drops, that's for certain, but that's okay. We're having fun. The feeling of accomplishment is here. We are getting all sorts of upgrades going. I'm trying to do, some of these less exciting ones, mixing them in with the cool upgrades, just because I don't want to be stuck with a bunch of these dumb upgrades again, stalling me from getting to Town Hall 11. Now, the raids, they are continuing to be overpowered, and here's something we had forgotten about. How about when we dropped all of the lightning spells at the same time on the mortars? How about this time on the air defenses? That's right, there's no name for that attack strategy. Quattro Mortaris is just so catchy, and we don't have a specific name for this attack. You guys tried, quadruple air poople, just no, all right? It's one of those things in life that you just have to say no to. And there's other things that you can't say no to because they're just too amazing, like, okay, fine. That's a terrible segue, but I just wanted to briefly mention use code Galadon for those of you that might be tuning in for the first time. Those of you that are regulars, you obviously know about this, but let's be patient and let those newbies, the newcomers who might be appreciating this content and getting ready for the updates and subscribing, they want to help out just a little bit, make sure that I can gem that update to max. Here is a way that you can directly help by using creator code Galadon. It does not cost you a thing, and Supercell sends me about 5% of what you spend, and yes, I will be spending a lot of that on gemming the updates. In addition to giveaways and charity giving, we will be gemming whatever comes our way to max on my maxed out account only. Of course, this account is going to do it free to play without ever spending a single penny. And obviously you can see that slightly slower progression may lead to better skill because you're doing more attacks if you're not gemming, right? So there is an argument to be said for not gemming through content. Now, speaking of new content, that's right, we've been using the giants and the cannon carts like you guys suggested. I did do a little mixing in of the bombers. It seems to be working out pretty well. Obviously, around 2,400 trophies, though, we're facing tougher competition right now. We're finally going to upgrade the battle machine. Gosh darn it, I always forget. Okay, I always think that it's like a lab thing versus a gold thing, and yeah, we gotta wait for that builder to come free because there's only one builder over there. Here we go. Okay, so we're fast forwarding through a couple of days of content as we always do. You can see right here, we have got some more walls to do. That is exciting because I cannot wait to have maxed out walls for Town Hall 10. So 7 million elixir goes in, and then we've got a gold upgrade. How about another wizard tower level? There we go. Of course, yes, we remember. You guys are so smart in the comments. Reminded me 2 levels for the wizard towers. Okay, how about another quick raid? This is another dozen lightning spells going against Town Hall 11. And remember, we have to punish the rushers, right? Now this base, doesn't look that rushed, but if you look closely, okay, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, this guy's got a level 1 archer tower. There's some level 1 walls in there. There's 1 dead inferno tower, 1 dead X-bow, but the eagle is still alive. The heroes are there. So this is going to require a little bit of strategy. But again, with the lightning spells and the queen charge baby dragon spam, things go down pretty quickly. So it's a matter of trying to get that multiple function from your lightning spells. Hit as many buildings as you can. And of course, if you can, try to hit the Archer Queen as well. This time we were a little bit out of range for grabbing the Archer Queen, but we did get some good damage in on the Eagle Artillery. So then you just kind of spam your baby dragons around, try to keep them far enough apart that the tantrum keeps going, then make sure you drop the Stone Slammer somewhere that when it takes out its first defense, it opens up the walls. Your baby dragons funneled your Archer Queen, she heads into the core, The slammer continues to work its way through the buildings and hopefully is continuing to open up those walls for the Archer Queen. And sure enough, look at her go. I mean, this is just beautiful. In after the Dark Elixir she goes. There, finally the slammer goes down. Don't worry about the sweepers, I guess. I don't know. I guess I don't really look at the sweepers that much. And sure enough, even though they were both pointed this direction, we wiped them out. Late goes down the town hall, and the Barbarian King, he gets to stay awake and see his entire village destroyed and massive amounts of loot being hauled away. Now, of course, this has been happening repeatedly, over and over and over again. I'm not going to show you guys all of the raids. If you do, however, want to see these raids, want to come hang out, remember that Facebook Gaming is the place where I live stream, okay? I do feel like the community there is better than any other streaming platform, and that is why I don't stream on Twitch or on YouTube. I know a lot of people wish that I would, but I also know that some people can't create Facebook accounts, and I'm sorry if you can't, but it's just going to be a better experience overall for everybody. The trolls, they're everywhere, but there's not as many on Facebook. So I hope that you guys get a chance. If you can, I stream just about every single day at 7 o'clock Pacific time, and then on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Pacific. So hopefully you guys can stop by sometime. Okay, so continuous farming right there has filled up the resources once again. Just about full Dark Elixir, lots of gold, a little bit of elixir, and all of the builders are tied up. We unfortunately have rolled ourselves all the way back up to Master League. We're going to have to drop yet again, but that's actually okay, because if we drop while farming Dark Elixir, that works out pretty well. And then here is another raid, this time using the bombers. Now, this has worked out pretty well. Again, it comes down to the same fundamentals of avoid the multi-mortar, right? At all costs, don't let the multi-mortar rain down death and destruction on your cannon carts. That's going to ruin your day. So we just got to spam them in for the most part and try to get the battle machine to pick up the multi-mortar. That is always ideal. If that doesn't work, as long as, again, the cannons survive into the core, we can almost always get 2 stars. This is not going to be a triple, but look at how many cannon carts end up right in the midst of things. And then finally, when they have no more tanks, then their days are numbered. Their seconds are numbered, but this should be enough to get us the W right here, as they made it all the way through. Well, about 80% of this base goes down, and that final last stand ability, let's go. One more. No, you didn't do it. Okay, so 83%, and the bomber up there, rip. But it was good enough for a victory, and this was an important victory because we finally have the Builder Elixir to start work on that battle machine upgrade, right? He's been level 6 forever. He's really been neglected, and we're looking forward to getting him up to level 10. So there you go, work on that. In the meantime, let's step on over to you. Ready for this? This is it. My most exciting, or at least, okay, this is my most serious, my first real challenge of a war attack at Town Hall 10 for the No Cash Clash accounts, and unfortunately no Barbarian King. So a little bit handicapped there. A relatively tough looking base. I mean, it's not a pushover Town Hall 10. And we're going to go at it with Queen Charge Hybrid. So the Queen Charge Hybrid with the Siege Machine, getting easily out of the way early. Going to be the Archer Queen and the Defensive Clan Castle, trying to get those wall breakers through the wall right there. This, you know, looked like for a minute I was going to panic, and maybe I did a little bit, but that's okay. We got the CC troops out of the way. The baby dragon made sure that the Archer Queen is going to head on in here and take down the defending Archer Queen as well. So, yes, we don't have a Barbarian King to help. Wait, the Archer Queen, she was supposed to, okay, that's fine. This is fine. We can deal with this when she goes outside and goes around the base. We can still just funnel from the far left-hand side with the siege barracks, and then the rest of the units will head in after that town hall. So the Archer Queen, yeah, she's way off base at this point and does not look like she's coming back. But there's my ever upgrading P.E.K.K.A. and wizards that are going to complete that other side funnel, and then in go the miners, in go the hog riders, and we get ready for a little bit of spell timing and placement. Now you can see that a Barbarian King down further on the left-hand side would have helped maybe keep those hogs and miners more tightly grouped, but it works out pretty well right here with the P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards, and every single hog rider and miner soaks up that entire first heal spell. In come the CC Siege Barracks hog riders, and they're going to join the fray, getting into the second heal spell, although some of them kind of, okay, went off the other way, but we dropped the last heal spell because everybody did make that left turn, and, I mean, come on, this is just going textbook right now. This could not have gone any better. The Archer Queen uses her ability. Okay, fine. It could have gone better, but this went really well. I mean, the Archer Queen, it turns out, did a great job by going around the outside. She clears the perimeter, the Hogs and the Miners clear the core, the Pekkas and the Wizards are at the bottom, and it's a completely overwhelming 3-star. So it feels good to actually use a strategy that I've been farming with all of the time in Clan War, and getting a 3-star is definitely rewarding. I can see where a lot of players in the past did enjoy staying at Town Halls 9 and 10 and warring like really seriously at this level. Of course, nowadays, the way things have been weighted, it almost always makes more sense to continue to level up, and that's what players have done. And of course, you know, I know the hardcore war players are going to say this was too easy. It used to be harder. But let's pop on over to the status report, check out what's going on as far as trophies. We flew back up to Master League from Crystal, so we'll have to drop again. Builder Hall, yeah, it's a struggle over there. A whopping 4 trophy gain. We did gain about 30 gems today, but we're still under 1,000, so that feels pretty bad. The hero upgrades are going. We're getting closer, but that Archer Queen, well, you'll see. We've got some plans for her. Hey, best raid, how about that war attack? That's better than any farming raid I've ever done. And then, yes, it's all about the Freddie Mercury. No, I mean the Queen. We're going to get her to level 40. Galafam, thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You're the true Galafam, and that's why I love thinking about it. Appreciate every single one of you, every single day. So stay inside, wash your hands, be kind to other people. I know somebody. If you go outside, wear a mask. Social distance. See back here again tomorrow for awful text. Yeah, that was sloppy fast, I realized. Sorry.
Galadon, yo, Galadon, 10 rappers, Eminem was afraid to diss.